My beloved child, listen closely tonight, because I am speaking to the part of your heart that has been silently breaking for far too long. I know the pain you carry behind your smile. I know the memories you try to bury whenever the night becomes too quiet. I know how deeply you miss the people who once filled your life with warmth, laughter, and comfort. And I know there are moments when the emptiness inside you feels so heavy that you wonder if you'll ever feel whole again. But hear me carefully. Your pain is not the end of your story. You believe that what was lost has left nothing behind except sorrow. Yet I tell you now that some of the deepest callings are born from the ashes of heartbreak. The tears you cry today are watering the ground of a future purpose you cannot yet see. The sorrow you carry is not meaningless. Even now, I am turning your brokenness into something sacred. There are seasons when I allow your hands to release what they desperately want to hold forever, not because I delight in your suffering, but because I see the path ahead more clearly than you do. Sometimes the things you lose make room for the mission you were always meant to carry. Sometimes the goodbye you never wanted becomes a doorway into the person you were created to become. Do you remember how Elisha stood watching Elijah disappear into heaven? His heart shattered in that moment. The one who guided him, taught him, and walked beside him was suddenly gone. Elisha cried out in grief, feeling abandoned and alone beneath the open sky. Yet as Elijah vanished, his mantle fell to the ground. That cloak was not merely fabric. It was an invitation. It was a transfer of purpose. Elisha could remain frozen in sorrow forever, staring at the empty heavens and mourning what he lost. But instead, he picked up the mantle and stepped forward into the calling prepared for him. The pain of losing Elijah became the beginning of a greater assignment. My child, in the same way, there are things that have fallen into your hands through pain that you still do not recognize. Compassion you never carried before. Wisdom formed through suffering. A softer heart toward broken people. A deeper understanding of loneliness. A stronger sensitivity to my voice. You think you became weaker through grief, but in truth, you became deeper. The world taught you to believe that pain only destroys, but I tell you that pain can also awaken. Some of the most compassionate souls were shaped inside seasons they never wanted to endure. Some of the brightest lights learn how to shine only after walking through terrible darkness. And yes, I have seen every moment of your sorrow. I saw you sitting alone, replaying old memories in your mind. I saw the nights you stare at the ceiling, asking questions nobody could answer. I saw the tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. I saw how tired your spirit became from pretending to be strong for everyone else while quietly falling apart inside. You wondered where I was. You wondered why heaven felt silent. But my child, I was closer than your next breath. Even when you could not feel me, I was carrying you through moments that would have crushed you completely without my hand sustaining you. The reason you survived seasons that should have destroyed you is because I never left your side. You are still here because my purpose for your life is not finished. I know there are days when guilt visits your heart like a shadow. You replay conversations you wish had lasted longer. You remember words you wish you had spoken differently. You imagine how things might have changed if only you had done more, loved harder, arrived sooner, or stayed longer. But listen to me carefully now. Do not torture yourself with endless what-ifs. The enemy wants you trapped inside regret, because regret keeps your eyes fixed backward instead of forward. Yet I am not calling you to live inside yesterday. I am calling you to continue walking into tomorrow with me. The people you loved were never meant to become chains, keeping you frozen in sorrow forever. Their memory was meant to become a light, guiding you toward greater love, deeper faith, and a more compassionate heart. Do not let grief bury the beautiful things they planted inside you. Carry their kindness forward. Carry their faith forward. Carry their lessons forward. Carry their love forward. That is how their legacy continues breathing through your life. My child, I know you often feel exhausted by the weight of emotions you cannot explain. Some mornings your heart feels heavy before the day even begins. Some nights loneliness wraps around you so tightly that you feel invisible to the world. You keep asking yourself why the pain still lingers after so much time has passed. But healing is not always loud. Sometimes healing happens quietly, little by little, in moments you almost overlook. It happens when you finally allow yourself to cry honestly before me. It happens when you stop pretending you are fine. It happens when you choose to keep going even while carrying scars. And every scar inside you tells a story of survival. Do not be ashamed of your wounds. Even Jesus carried scars after resurrection. Your wounds are not proof that I abandoned you. They are proof that you endured what tried to destroy you and still remain standing. There are people who look at your life and see only weakness, but I see resilience. I see endurance. I see a heart that refused completely give up even after disappointment, betrayal, loneliness, and grief try to silence it. You may feel broken, but broken things can still hold great beauty in my hands. Remember Samuel as a child sleeping inside the temple. He heard a voice calling his name, but he did not recognize it at first. Again and again the voice came, until finally Samuel understood that it was me speaking. My child, I speak gently more often than you realize. I speak through quiet moments, through unexpected tears, through sudden peace, through words that seem to reach directly into your soul, through messages that arrive exactly when your spirit is about to collapse. You think these moments are coincidence,